Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we are going over not one, but two new Raze flavors, and that is the apple flavor called, I think, Juice Box, as well as the new one for Halloween, which by the time I release this video is already going to be past. We'll call it the Holiday Limited flavor, and that is their FrankenSour. Why am I doing both in one video? I'll tell you why, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And in today's video, we're going over two new Raze flavors. And why am I doing two in one video? Well, unlike a lot of different food reviewers and other reviewers in general, I don't post every single day. I don't have the time, or maybe I'm just lazy. I don't know. But I only do 2 videos a week. I'm lucky if I get a third bonus video in. And when you do that minimal amount of videos, which it seems like a lot to me, I'm putting that out there right now. It seems like a lot of videos to me, but compared to other people out there, it's nothing. But with the minimal amount of videos I do, I can't keep up with Raze or G Fuel, always releasing new flavors all the time. And Raze is doing so many. They're just doing so many limited edition flavors that people can't keep up. And the problem is, there's lots of problems with it. I'll probably get into it in another video. I've been saying that forever. But these limited editions are far too limited. People can't get their hands on them. And that's another reason why I'm doing 2 in 1 video, because by the time I release this video, they're already going to be all sold out and you guys can't buy them. But in any case, I have to say a big, huge shout out to Energy Drink Josh for sending me both these drinks. I really do appreciate it. He is part of the Raze Insider Club, so he gets all these drinks when they come out, and he is kind enough to send me one to review. So be sure to check out Energy Drink Josh on Instagram. Send him a thank you. Be like, hey Josh, thank you for sending Caffeine Man these drinks. Without you, we wouldn't be able to get these reviews, because we know he probably wouldn't buy them all on his own. I probably would if I had to. So thank you, Josh. So with all these limited editions by Raze, I do not have the time to dedicate a video to each and every one of their drinks when they're releasing new drinks, more than 1 drink a month. I'm pretty sure that this apple juice box and this FrankenSour came out within a month of each other. And I just saw on Instagram that they're planning on releasing another one. I think they're releasing probably by the time this video gets released, they'll probably have released another new flavor. Raze, stop releasing new flavors. Concentrate on one, make sure everyone gets it, and then develop a new one. You're developing too much stuff, you get me mad. Just kidding. Enough of this babbling. Let's go ahead, let's taste them out. Just need to get them nice and cold out of my Caffeine Man fridge. If you guys are looking to buy Raze, not these limited edition flavors because you can hardly find them anywhere, but if you're looking to buy Raze in general, you can be sure to check out Campus Protein and save 10% off your entire order with coupon code CaffeineMan10. If you don't go there for the Raze, you should go there just to check out all the other energy drinks that they have, because they have tons and tons of all your pre-workout drinks, energy drinks, sugar-free energy drinks. They've really started to expand on what they carry. So head on over to Campus Protein. You can use my link down below. Browse around a little bit. If you see something that you like at a good price, use coupon code CaffeineMan10 to save 10% off. Hey, and the first one up is gonna be the Juice Box. If you didn't know, I recently did a video on the top 5 apple flavor drinks. If you want to check it out, it looks something like that right there. In that video, I posted my top 5 favorite apple drinks, and the thing is, I didn't know that there were going to be so many apple releases. I should have waited until after fall was over. But since I made that video, Alani Nu came out with an absolutely phenomenal apple called the Witch's Brew, which is limited edition. Seems to be the word of the last few months. And now Raze came out with an apple flavor. So I'll let you know how it compares to all of those when we taste it out. Let's taste it out. Clear color. Overall, I have been a fan of the apple drinks. I like me some sour apples, I like me some sweet apples. I like a lot of the different apple drinks, and I was never overly an apple flavor kind of person because I never really liked apple juice that much. There's just something about it that I don't really like, but I don't mind apple flavored things. So when I saw this Raze juice box, I was a little skeptical about it, because in my mind it reminded me of juice box and apple juice, and I don't like that flavor at all. But then I was thinking maybe they were just trying to be clever and creative with the name, and it doesn't taste like those. It tastes like an apple energy drink, which would be great. Only one way to find out though. Enough stalling. Let's see if this actually tastes like a juice box, which, you know, if they named it juice box, they should make it taste like a juice box, but I'm hoping that they didn't. Let's taste it out. So for your carbonation, you got like a medium to high carbonation. And for your sweetness, you're getting a medium to high sweetness, closing in on high. But for that flavor profile, you are getting a high flavor profile, but it's not a flavor profile I enjoy overly too much. You are getting a strong amount of apple flavor, so that is great. That's what I enjoyed about it when I first started drinking it. But then the aftertaste kind of came in, and the aftertaste is what you expect from the name. It is that juice box kind of flavor, so you're getting this little bit of like an apple juice kind of flavor, but I would say it's secondary to the amount of apple flavor that you're getting. So you're getting a solid apple flavor, and then that juice box flavor kind of comes in. So me personally, it's not going to be something that I buy. It's not going to be something that I drink because like I said, I don't like those juice boxes. I don't like apple juice and stuff like that. There are going to be so many other apple drinks for me out there that I enjoy better than that. But it's not like I'm gonna subtract points when I put it on the Caffeine Man rating chart because it did actually do what it was setting out to do. It did actually give you that juice box kind of flavor. So why don't we go ahead, let's take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart. I think it did what it set out to do. But do I think it's as good as those other drinks is the ultimate question. And this is where it gets tough because trying to put my personal preference to the side and rating it for what it is, but then also in comparison to those other drinks, it's a bit rough. But overall, when I look at all those other drinks, I like a lot of those better than I like this. But putting it on the Caffeine Man rating chart, I'm gonna give this an 8.6. I like a lot of those other apples a lot better than it, and I don't think it's giving you as solid of an apple flavor as those drinks. And everything that's in that 8.5 to 8.6 area did a good job with the apple flavor. I think Raze fits right into that category. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And now I got another one. I'm used to just doing one. See, I even fooled myself into habits. Let's move on to the next one. And here is the can for the FrankenSour. Great can. They did a really great job. They do a good job on a lot of the designs for their cans. Really went with a nice Halloween theme. I've heard from a couple of people that actually like sours that they really did like this FrankenSour, so I'm very curious what it's going to be. I didn't actually watch any reviews, and no one actually told me what flavor it's supposed to be, so I am going into this completely blind. All I know is that it is a sour flavor, and because it is green and purple on the can, I am going to go out on a limb, and think that it's maybe some kind of a lime flavor. Actually, let me look to see if there's any clues on the can. I'll jump cut it out. Okay, I was looking for clues and I didn't actually see any pictures, but in the text it does say that FrankenSour is one of our first sour flavors since the original sour gummy worms, and we wanted to do it big this time. So they're trying to beat their sour gummy worms. Let's see if they did that. Let's taste it out. I'm in the wrong spot. Much better. Clear color. If you didn't know, Raze has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. And if you want to know about all the ingredients and a little bit about the company, you can check out my first video that I did where I go over all that information. It's times like this I wish I did cheat and look at reviews online. All right. For your carbonation, you're getting a medium to high carbonation out of here. I would actually say a little bit closer to medium. As for your sweetness, you are getting a high sweetness on the low end of high. And whenever I have a sour drink, I sometimes have to break out another subcategory, which is the sour category. And I would actually say it's not as high in sour as I thought it was going to be. When people said, listen, you're really going to like that sour, it's really good, I thought it was going to be really sour, because when you have a sour drink, you would think that to make it really good, it's really sour. But that's not really the case here. I would actually say it's sort of a medium sour, a lot less sour than I thought it was going to be, if I didn't say that already. I've had plenty of other sour drinks like the Sour Patch Kids from Ghost, the Sour Batch Brothers from C4, the Sour Heads, and lots of other sours that are a lot more sour than this. So you are getting just a medium kind of sourness. If you're buying this thinking you're going to get something really sour, you're not really going to be getting it that sour. And for the flavor profile, I'm going to say that you're getting a medium to high flavor profile. And I'm having a problem, like I said when I was tasting it. I wish I would have probably looked at a few reviews on this, if there are any on YouTube. I'm not even sure because I haven't had time to check. I would say for about 80% of the videos I do, I don't watch anyone else's reviews. I usually just wait to do my own review and then check out other people's reviews. But there are about 20% of the videos where I do actually check it out, just because the reviews are out there before I got them. And even though I watch other people's videos, I don't really let that influence how I feel about the drink. I still go with what I think about it. The flavor on this though, like I said, I wish I would have looked online to see what people are saying, because it's really tough for me to get any specific flavor out of here. I thought lime at first when I saw the green on the can. I don't really seem to be getting much lime out of it at all, so I think I was dissuaded by that color. Then when it came to any kind of like a gummy worm kind of flavor, I mean, I guess I can kind of get a little bit of like gummy flavor out of it, but once again, I'm not really getting any kind of specific flavor. If anything, I am actually trying, now that the aftertaste is lingering a little bit, not a bad aftertaste, maybe a little bit of that Raze flavor to it, but I am picking up on maybe some kind of like a melon flavor, maybe a cantaloupe honeydewish kind of flavor to it, but maybe like a mix of melon with something else. So I guess what I'm saying is, in my head, it tastes like a slightly sour, gummy melon kind of flavor. And overall, I'm not that huge of a fan of it, because usually I like to be hit with a burst of flavor, and the fact that I can't pick out what flavor it exactly is supposed to be, and the fact that it says it's FrankenSour and it's not really all that sour, and maybe FrankenSour was a hint at what it could be. Maybe it's a mix match of all these different parts of different energy drinks all blended into one maybe, and that's why you can't get a flavor out of it. I do not know, but I'm going to put it on the Caffeine Man rating chart, and what I do know is I'm not really much of a fan of it. And I will say this, I've actually rated a lot of the Razes, a majority of the Razes, really, really high. Like, they've done a really good job with a lot of their drinks. I would say like more than 75% of their drinks I have rated 8.5 or higher. There's only been a couple that have been below that. But I think they might be spending a little bit too much time making all these limited editions, and they should work on quality instead of quantity. It's been happening to a lot of companies lately. Some companies have been releasing way too many flavors, and they tend to be hit or miss. And I'm talking about Bang, G Fuel, and Raze. They're coming out with so many flavors that some of them are really great, but some of them you're just like, what are you thinking? It's like they're taking all these ideas and throwing them up against the wall and see what sticks. But whatever the case, Raze has always had solid flavors, and there are going to be a lot of people that like this, because I got messages saying that they liked it. But for me, on the Caffeine Man rating chart, it is one of the lowest Razes that I've had, which still isn't really saying much, because my lowest Raze is a 7.8. Not a bad score overall. But this one, I'm going to be giving a 7.6. Out of all their limited edition flavors, I can finally say I'm glad that this one's not going to be staying around. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yeah, I don't have any more, right? Just the two. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this video. And thank you again to Energy Drink Josh for sending me both these drinks. I do appreciate it. I wish I had some better things to say about them, because like I said, Raze is killing it with their flavors, but these two, not so much. So until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.